clarity. Feel the connection. Emirate Radio 98.5 FM.
It's midday. This is Emirate Radio 98.5 FM. Here is the Global News Hour, read by Oluwadolapo Bamigboye. First, the highlight. Domestic airlines fault FCCPC over price fixing claims. China drops 9 military figures ahead of key political meetings. Tebas blast Premier League over delay in Man City charges verdict. And now the news in full. Domestic airlines have rejected claims by the Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission (FCCPC) that ticket prices were manipulated during the yellow tide season. The Airline Operators of Nigeria says the FCCPC lacks the expertise to intervene in airfare pricing and warned the probe could threaten the survival of local carriers. The FCCPC says fares rose sharply despite stable fuel costs, taxes and exchange rates, citing reduced seat availability and clustered peak prices on major routes. AON spokesman Obiora Okonkwo countered that high fares reflected demand pressures and the high cost of airline operations, not price fixing. On the foreign scene, UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer suffered a major political blow as the Green Party won the Gorton and Denton by-election, a seat Labour had held for nearly a century. Labour slumped to third place behind the Greens and Reform UK, deepening pressure on Starmer amid falling popularity and internal unrest. The result marks the Greens' first ever parliamentary by-election win and highlights the accelerating breakdown of Britain's traditional two-party system. In another news, China has removed 19 officials, including 9 senior military officers, from its list of lawmakers ahead of next week's key political meetings. The move, announced by the National People's Congress Standing Committee, comes weeks after President Xi Jinping sidelined top General Zhang Youxia. No official reasons were given. Those dropped include senior commanders from the People's Liberation Army, reinforcing a years-long anti-corruption purge that critics says also serves to neutralize rivals, just days before China's annual two-sessions meeting in Beijing. You're listening to the Global News Hour from Emirate Radio 98.5 FM, Ilorin. Welcome back. An Indian court has acquitted opposition figures Arvind Kejriwal and 22 others of all charges in a long-running corruption case it said was politically motivated. Kejriwal, a key critic of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, had spent months in jail over alleged liquor license kickbacks. He wept after the verdict, declaring that truth has won and accusing the ruling party of using the case to crush rivals. From the sports room, La Liga president Javier Tebas has criticized the Premier League for delaying a verdict on Manchester City's 115 alleged financial breaches. More than 3 years after the charges were filed, no decision has been announced, while Nottingham Forest and Everton have already been deducted points for financial violations. Tebas said the delay weakens the league's credibility and raises concerns about how top clubs are handled. That will be all on Emirates News Hour. Here again are the highlights. Domestic airlines fault FCCPC over price fixing claims. China drops 9 military figures ahead of key political meetings. Tebas blasts Premier League over delay in Man City charges. The Emirates Global News Hour was compiled and edited by Treasure Ajayi and read by Oluwadolapo Bamigboye. For updates and interactions, follow us on all our social media platforms at Emirate Radio 98.5 FM or visit us on our website at www.emirateradio.ng. Good afternoon and thank you for listening.